Okay, sir, do you have any idea about the impact of the visit of the French delegation and what are the most important points they pointed out to when they visited this museum?
When they visited the museum, they focus on the how we can do this kind of cooperation in the future with our museum, the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. Especially, they have the Louvre and they have very other important museums in France. Recently, you know that France welcomed and host a very important exhibition about King Ramesses II, and this was like a result of this kind of cooperation. And we gave them the beautiful coffin of King Ramesses II to join the other beautiful artifacts which is hosted in a very beautiful exhibition in France, which was about only the King Ramesses II. And this coffin was like the jewel of this exhibition, which joined recently in France. So this delegation is also one of the results of this cooperation is to continue to have this kind of important relation like this temporary exhibition and shared and exchange exhibition between our museum and France, like the Ramesses II exhibition.
Meaningly, sir, that they emphasized on the diversity of civilizations throughout the ages and the beauty of the various artifacts here in the museum.
This is sure. This is sure. Their focus was always on how we can exhibit our civilization in a good way of exhibition, like that they saw in our museum. They were very happy about the way of exhibition that you can see here in the galleries that we have, the core exhibition gallery and the textile gallery. They were very surprised about some of important objects that we have here, like the skeleton that we have from more than 35,000 years, one of the oldest skeletons found in the whole world. So they were very happy about the exhibition, and one of the results, I believe, in the future that more cooperation and more visits between Egyptian delegations and the French delegations in the future. Yes.
What digital techniques are used to preserve the treasures of the museum, as the royal mummies, the unique artifacts contained in the textile hall that shows the skill of the Egyptians and the persistence of the Egyptians?
Yes, we have a great team really of restorers and conservators here in our museum, and they're doing a lot of efforts to make sure that every piece is exhibited in the correct and suitable way of exhibition. Like, for example, they care about the temperature of each and every piece. Always they make this kind of measuring for the temperature, humidity, and other important elements which might affect the objects in the exhibition, like the mummies, especially the mummies, because the mummies that we have under the showcase of each mummy, we have what we call the hydrogen unit to control the atmosphere for each and every mummy exhibited in the hall. Beside that, we have this kind of measures for humidity and temperature in each showcase of each and every mummy inside the gallery. In addition, we have the care about the organic materials like the textile. One of the most important organic materials, because you know that we have a special gallery talking about textile in Egypt from the pre-dynastic period until the modern and contemporary time. So we have a different pieces of textile from ancient Egypt until the modern time, until the time of the royal family, from the time of Muhammad, Ali, and the royal family. So each type of textile, they have a special care related to humidity, temperature. Always we have this kind of measuring and reporting the condition of each and every piece which exists inside the showcase, or even if any of the pieces outside the showcase, we always do this kind of measuring and reporting the condition of each and every object inside the museum.
Meaningly, under the directives of Dr. Ahmed Ghunim, the CEO of Dynamic, the museum's policy is based on increasing the awareness of the international community and the people of the world about the importance of tourism and its cultural, economic, and social value here in Egypt, sir. Right?
Yes, that's really one of the most important things about our policy, to emphasize about that. And Dr. Ahmed Ghunim, the CEO, always emphasized about these kind of policies, which our museum is playing a very important role to also to announce for all the audience, especially for the international communities, that our museum we are hosting different types of communities, different types of audience, different types of societies, and this one of the main principles and goals of our museum since the beginning of the opening of our museum.
And you're all doing a great job, sir. Finally and quickly, how important is the unique location of the museum, which is located in the city of Fustat, the first Islamic capital of Egypt? Does it represent a true meeting place for all areas of the Egyptian civilization?
Let me tell you honestly, it's a magnificent location. And I believe if anyone search for a place to exhibit our civilization, this will be the most important location you can be like the museum like ours. Especially, we are in the first Islamic capital, which is Fustat, but we are so close to other important landmarks of Egypt, like the pyramids area. We are 25 minutes from the pyramids area. Around the Egyptian Museum. We are here also for it's only a few meters away from what we call the cosmopolitan area, which we have. The first mosque was built in Africa and Egypt, Amr ibn al-As Mosque. We have the old churches of Cairo, the Hanging Church, and we have the synagogues of the Jewish, and that's why they call this area the cosmopolitan area, because we have we have mosques, we have synagogues from the Jewish, we have also the other churches from the beginning of Christianity, which reach back to the 4th century AD. So this location, like I told you, it's one of the unique locations that the one who will come here, it's so easy to connect with the other important locations in different parts of Cairo here. So I think this is one of the magnificent location, and I believe it was the best location that we have for our museum. Yeah.
Mr. Mohamed Mukhtar, curator at the museum, at the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization Dynamic. We thank you very much for your informative, amazing knowledge. It's worth to mention that you're making an amazing job. Of course, every single person that's working in this museum is doing an amazing job. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us in today's interview. Thank you very much. I can't thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.